Hello everyone, this is Nicola from the Yarn Artisan store. Welcome to my channel. This video is about basic macrame knots. The first macrame knot that we will be seeing today is called the Lark's head knot. To make the knot, fold your cord in half. Ensure that both the ends are together. Fold the cord in half and place the cord over your holding structure. In this case, I am using a metallic ring to hold my macrame cords. So place so that the loop is over the holding structure. Now push the loop to the back like so, and put both ends through the loop and pull them. That gives you the lark's head knot. So this knot basically looks like two flaps of cord two vertical flaps with a horizontal flap. So that's how a lark's head knot looks like. Let's try once more. So take your cord, bring the two ends together. So once you have the loop, place the loop over the holding structure. Push it through to the back. Like so. Take the ends of the cord, push it through the loop and pull. The lark's head knot is one of the basic knots in macrame, and it is used to add on or to cast on any number of cords onto any holding structure. This is the basic knot in macrame, and if you know this, then you can cast on your cords to begin your project. The second knot is again a very basic one and is a variation of the lark's head knot, and it's called the reverse lark's head knot. Doing this is very similar to the lark's head knot, obviously. Again, bring the two ends of your cord together or fold your cord in half. For the lark's head knot, we placed the cord on the top of the holding structure. For the reverse lark's head knot, we will be placing it below the holding structure, like so. So the loop of the cord comes below your holding structure. The rest is the same. You need to take the ends of your cord, pass it through the loop, and pull your cord. See that once more. Fold your cord in half, bring the ends together. The looped end goes under your holding structure. The ends of the cord goes into the loop, out, and you're pulling it all the way and making it tight. So that is the reverse lark's head knot. And as you may have already assumed, if I turn this, what you see is the lark's head knot. So this is the lark's head knot, and this is the reverse lark's head knot, or just the back side of the lark's head knot. The next knot is a very common macrame knot which is used in almost every project of macrame and is called the flat knot. To make this knot, you need 4 working cords. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. To begin with, I am using 2 different colors here to give you a little bit of contrast and help to ease the stitch. So the first step here is take the outermost cord on your left side and bring it across the other 3. Forms the figure 4 right there. Now take the outermost cord on your right and bring it above this one. So this cord lies on top of this cord. Now take the end of this outermost cord on your right and bring it from the back through this loop. So I'm just lifting this, taking the cord from the back into the loop, and I'm pulling this out. And while you're pulling it, pull them both. As tight as you want. So at the end of this first step, what has happened is the green cord from this side has shifted to this side, from the right to the left, and the blue cord from the left has shifted to the right. Now we need to do the same step but in reverse to get the cord's color scheme back. Now take the outermost cord on your right and put it over the other 2 cords in the middle to form the reverse figure 4. Alright? Take the outermost cord on your left and lie it on top of this cord. This cord is on top. Find the end of this outermost cord on the left. Bring it under the middle cords and through this loop. And again pull the 2 cords together to form your first flat knot. Let's try that once again. So your first step is to form the figure 4 by using the outermost cord on your left over the 2 middle cords, like so. Use the outermost cord on your right and place it over this cord. Find the end of the outermost cord on your right. Take it below the 2 middle cords and through the loop here and pull it. Similarly, take the right cord, the outermost cord on the right, over the 2 middle cords. Take the outermost cord on the left, over the blue. Find the end under the two middle cords and through this loop, pull them out and tighten. So you have formed 2 flat knots. Continue in this way and you will have a nice long string of flat knots. The next knot that we will be seeing is called the flat knot spiral. This is formed when you do the same flat knot which I just showed you by using the same cord or in one direction over and over again. To start this knot, we will start the way we do a normal flat knot, taking the outermost cord on the left, put it over the 2 middle cords to form the figure 4. Use the outermost cord on the right, place it over this, find the end of this cord, take it below the 2 middle cords and through this loop and pull it out. In a usual flat knot, the next step would be to use your outermost cord on the right to reverse the step. But for a flat knot spiral, we will repeat the same stitch using the outermost cord on the left again and again. So for the next stitch, again the outermost cord on the left is placed over the 2 middle knot cords. The outermost cord on the right is placed on top. Find the end under the 2 middle cords and through the loop and pull it tight. And again the outermost cord on the left over the 2 middle cords, outermost cord on the right over this cord, find the end under the 2 middle cords and through this loop. Tighten it. So as soon as you put in 3 stitches or 3 knots like I just did, you will find that the cords begin to spiral towards the side of your first cord, and again outermost cord on the left over the 2 middle cords, outermost cord on the right over this, the end under the 2 middle cords and through the loop. As soon as you have 3 or 4 knots on, you will see that the cords start to twist. Don't be alarmed, this is what you want. You need the cords to twist over and over and over in a spiral to give the final effect of this knot. Continue doing the same stitch until you get 10 knots in a row. I will meet you then. So I have continued working until I have 12 knots here, and as you can see the edge is twisting and I have 2 twists here in the flat knot spiral. So if you continue to make more knots, the twists will continue. And this particular knot is very effective to use in fringes and at the ends of your macrame projects to give it a really nice look.